It's about my street in Liskeard, like any street round here. That's a tanning studio, that's a chippy, that's a tanning studio, that's a hairdresser's, empty shop, empty shop, empty shop. That's a smoke-free Weatherspoons, that's a closed pub, that's a closed pub, that's a closed pub, that's a couple strapped for cash, that's a family next door whose gyro couldn't last, that's a fake tan, that's a discarded chip paper, and that's another fake tan. That's just our streets. They've come to their end. Thank you. Did you recognise that from the streets around here? I'm coming down with the lurgy or the cold, very mild cold, but it's very, very difficult for someone as weak as me. Does anybody here do internet dating? No. Nobody's on Tinder or Chopsticks or whatever they're called. I thought that was good actually. It's good that, wasn't it? I like that joke. One person likes it, okay? Doesn't matter about the quantity. Okay, so this is my true story. I'm hanging around on a dating estate. The keyboards are covered in tobacco and crisps, and they're sticky with beer. And I'm telling someone I like to climb mountains. I'm calm, I'm sensitive, I'm in control, and I'm solvent. But I'm typing words I can't say, and I'm starting to spill the truth. I'm divorced, I've got kids. Oh, I see. My kids are like betting and drinking and smoking and doing anything to stop me from feeling. I see. My kids are miles away. And my love, I'm up in the air. Are you still there? Thank you. Am I too loud or? I'm okay, my voice is going a bit. Okay, so this one's a bit more about romance and love. So is anybody in the audience in love? Yeah, one person's in love, one does internet dating. Well, that's and the rest of the people just, I don't know what your situation is, and I'm not going to pry into it. Okay. I saw droplets of life. When I thought there was none, when I thought my light bulb was fading, I turned the corner and there was someone. Above the sluice and into a dream, a calm place where I could relax and dream. The light was fading, the glimmer turned into a power surge that left us shaking in the bathroom and the stairs in the bedroom where at last the tiny droplets of light faded in your eyes. Thank you. Okay, the next one is when we sort of run out of money, you know, before payday comes. It's sort of linked to Dylan Thomas. It's called Rage Against the Cash Machine. I'm sure Dylan would have said that if there were cash machines then. 200 has just been swiped off Virgin, Sky, Orange or 2 Mobile. £100 late payment service charges and an extra £20 because we hate you. Rage, rage against the dying of the cash machine. Then you take stock. It's only the 8th. 10 days till payday, when, like hyenas, they will rip open your dead bank account again. And still there's a few days before bills to bounce, like pebbles swimming across the water, plunging to new depths of despair. Rage, rage against the dying of your cash machine. Socks will stay holy, Your cat's litter tray will pile high. You will ask for a beggar for change. You will sneak a tin of beans to a checkout tin. Rage, rage against the dying of yours in your cash machine. Thank you. Do people relate to that? I know, sad, isn't it? Okay, so is anybody here organised? Nobody's organised. Oh, well, you're organised, okay. Is everybody else just like random chaos of existence? Ah, that's so great. Okay, so I've got no organisational skills. I wake up in the morning, that's it. That's my organisation completed. Don't ask me for anything else. I wake up coffee stained, reach out for the first cig, the first cup, the first clean clothes, no time for toast. The most I can hope for is that I get through the door. I wake up coffee stained, blurry eyed. Is this Monday or Thursday, June or July? Is it my father's birthday? No, of course it's not. He's already died. I stumble for the train, then realise I should be on the bus, as this is going to the place I should have been at yesterday. Let me go back to bed, as I must be coffee stained, blurry-eyed. I'm no use to man or ornament. I've officially decided this day has died. So you're cheering my chaos, is that great? Isn't this a great event, you know? There's so much rubbish around and this is not one of them. Okay, so I decided to divorce myself. I'm not sure when I started divorce proceedings against myself. Told him to get out, we're through, of all those false promises and lies. Your ability to crush a butterfly and complain it bit your hand. I'm not sure I can stay with you till the bitter end. I suppose I could take us down and not touch you and just try to be friends. Thank you. Okay, I think we've all had difficulties in our life, haven't we? Anybody had difficulties in their life? 3 people. You're so blessed, I don't believe you. You're lying to me. I let the thoughts back in like a wave sweeping under my door. I reached for the bottle, but it didn't stop them anymore. They had brought reinforcements from a dark and distant past, marriages that had crumbled and a parent's love that didn't last. I let the thoughts back in because I was too weak to know that I was somebody, even though you told me that I wasn't so. Thank you. Okay, so may peace prevail, it says. But across the water, peace does not prevail. It's about America. It's about what's happening now, and it's the island of the dead. Under the soft snow of Alabama, they let him hang from a tree to tell them no one messes with Mary Lee. In a classroom 50 miles south, they picked on Maria Gadara and made her crawl on her knees. At a special school, they broke up for tea and went back to the dormitories and saw Steve and Jane and others too burned to see. In the island of the dead, they made America cremate again. In the White House he sat, petulant and cold, letting loose women to be slapped, Muslims to be demonized, children ripped from their parents, screaming in a cage, "You're the terrorist, Mr. Trump! You're the terrorist, Mr. Trump!" But in the soul of the dead, America was great again. Thank you. Was that okay? I like some Americans, don't worry. If you're American, you're fine. I've just got 2 poems and I'll be giving out cards, not birthday cards, just cards about me. And I've got a few copies of my book which I'm going to sell for whatever you can afford. It could be a very, very cheap day here for me if everyone just gives a penny. I used to be homeless in St Helens, which is about as low as you can get. And this is about what we see on the streets of Liverpool every day. And it could be you, it could be me. So many are falling from the skies of comfortable lives, until between the clouds we can see me and you, drinking in the bar 1 minute, then outside Tesco, mouths ajar. So many are breaking up inside, falling from the skies of their comfortable lives, passing the credit cards, trying to grasp universal credit, fingertips touching their children on the way down, landing with the class at the door, now repossessed with somebody else now living inside. So many are slipping through the cracks of this freezing land, perishing and perishing in doorways. There's no hope in sight, except yours and yours and your hand. Thank you. Have you enjoyed it? Great. Was that more than 5 people? It was, it's a majority. I take it as an election victory. We're not leaving the European Union, we've won it. Okay, this is Swan Song. It's about your life. Not yours in particular, but it's everybody's life, because we've all done something and people haven't seen it, but you've made somebody happy. No life is right, no life is wrong, no life is left with just a swan song. Somewhere along the lifeline, you woke someone up, you made someone happy and not fed up. And although you've let people eat you up inside, you were too young to realise that your life is not right. Your life is not wrong. Your lives will be singing, as they will, at this Swan Song. Thank you very much. It's been very good. Thank you. God bless.